Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury here. Who we got here? Hey, you're a fucking cunt. You're a fucking cunt. I'm gonna ban you, okay? Banned. We got HR. Another fucking cunt.
Hey Paul, great to be on the stream.
Cunt.
Is that how you welcome all
your guests? Cuntosaurus?
Is that how you welcome all your guests, Paul?
Is that absolute fucking cunt?
Hey Paul, it's great to see you as well, buddy. How's it going? You know who I miss? I miss Giannis. Is he coming on tonight, Paul?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't control. We've got a super chat. Let me catch the super chat. We got JT, $2. Did you receive Dubsy's meal deposit yet? So let's just clarify in case somebody didn't watch the morning stream. So basically, yesterday I was supposed to go out with Dubsy, the doubler. I was supposed to go out with the doubler. And I had I had actually put my suit on. I was all set to go with the doubler for lunch. And then he sent me a text. Let's have a look and see exactly what the doubler said. Let's have a look at what the doubler had said to me. He said, Arch, we'll have to cancel today. I'm at the doctor's with respiratory issues. I will be in touch. Thanks for your kind offers, Dubsy.
Oh, that's, so Dubsy's polite, isn't he?
By the way, just here's proof. These are text messages that Dubsy sent me. Okay, there we go. You can see it there.
And what did you say? Fuck me dead. What did you say?
Fuck me dead. Just forget it. You have some mental health issue. I can't deal with insanity. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with your brain. You are ridiculous. I don't believe your bullshit.
Well, I don't think he's got mental health issues.
No point. And then he tried to get me on another stream.
Oh,
Dubsy,
I don't think he's got mental health issues. I think he's just got respiratory issues. That's what he said.
I think Dubsy's just full of shit. Anyhow,
well, no, he bought a suit just for it. I think he's just got respiratory issues. He
came on the Luxy show. And he said, give me another chance, Arch. Give me another chance.
Come on, give him another chance.
Another chance? I said, sure, no problems. No problems. This time, to stop any misunderstanding, send me $50. Now, I don't want someone else to pay the $50 on his behalf. No, I want the money from Dubsy. It's the principle. I actually said I wanted $100, but we cut it in half when he started saying he doesn't have much money. He's just a loser.
No, come on, don't say that about the doubler.
We got Aussie expat.
Hi, Aussie. Have you got a mortgage yet? Have you got a mortgage yet? Do you own your own place?
I am debt free.
Debt free. Snowball. Anyhow, I said, Dubsy, transfer $50. Dubsy is so full of shit. He said,
did you catch the partial eclipse there?
There's technical issues. He couldn't do the transfer.
Yeah,
But guess what, Dubsy?
I watched the eclipse. Aussie.
Partial in the UK, right?
Look, it's all working fine now, Dubsy. You can send it through. Every excuse.
Paul, come on, Paul, give him a break. He's had a hard upbringing. He's had a hard upbringing, Paul. Come on.
Every excuse under the sun. Speaking of real estate, I want to share a real estate story with our good friend here, the Aussie expat, because the Aussie expat's got all the answers. He's got more money than all of us, so he can't be wrong.
Paul, you know what I really like about the stream? How you let other people talk.
The answer is there. The doubler. What happened to the doubler? So the doubler in the 90s, he owned a townhouse worth about $180,000. $180,000 at the Gold Coast. It's a working class shithole. Okay, let's just be totally honest with each other.
Ooh.
Working class shithole. Okay. Anyhow, so Dubsy does what he does. 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 He got divorced, took his money, went on a piss drinking binge. Now, what the problem was, okay, that's okay. You can say, okay. The problem was house prices went from 180,000. Today, that apartment would be worth just under the townhouse would be worth under $1 million fucking dollars. $1 million fucking dollars.
Holy cow.
Instead of living happily ever after, having reduced the mortgage on that place down and just retiring in a townhouse with his Filipino and just he could be on the pension even, right? Surviving. He's angry. Because he doesn't have $1 million property. He's seen the value. This thing has gone from 180 to now it's unreachable for the Dubster. It's unfucking reachable. And Dubster, he was a head server at the casino, the Jupiter's Casino. He was a head server.
Nice.
Quite well regarded, well respected head server. So what does that mean for the Dubster? See, real estate, for many people who aren't as intellectually smart like Aussie, just hold and pay off.
What did he do with the money? He just pissed it away?
That's the way Aussies have become rich. Aussies are lazy. Aussies don't like saving.
If their money's in their house, they can't exactly live off it. Normally these people have mortgages.
No, hang on. It gets better.
Yeah.
Dubsy's on a Centrelink pension, which I can tell you is about $1,200 a fortnight. The problem is, if you want to live in your own 2-bedroom apartment, so $1,200 a fortnight is $600 a week. Guess what? It's going to eat most of your welfare payment. Whereas if you had your own paid off place,
well, it's a little complicated because
you could rent one of the rooms out to another loser like you.
You could, but I mean, here's the benefit of not owning. You get rental assistance.
Rental assistance isn't much.
Well, they give you more money. It's more than zero, so you get more money for not owning.
You're talking extra $50 when you're paying $700 a week in rent.
I don't know the numbers, but I like more money.
I do know the numbers, and you I can tell you. Just hang on, I got to get these super chats. We'll put you back there, HR. Terry Boston, $5. Sir Chesterfield, I sent you a few emails. Hey, man, I get so many emails in. I'll be on the broadcast shortly. If you'll have, I apologize to you sincerely and HR for my anger. That's okay, man. No anger. I don't have any grudges towards you, Terry.
Say it like you mean it, Terry.
Love you. We love you.
Hey, Aussie, is that a new polo or is that still the Columbia one?
This one's very old. It's older than the Columbia's.
Marky is a head server at the local men's store. Thank you. Thank you, Narc Gold Turd. So what I'm trying to say is I had another friend of mine who had a cleaning business. Can I finish this story? I had another friend of mine who had a commercial cleaning business years ago. And he told me one of the first jobs he had was he had to clean a men's hostel, you know, a hostel where you rent a room. And he said, when you find that you got men who are in their 50s, 60s, they are so angry at the world. They have no money, absolutely brocus pocus. They're on Centrelink. No money, no future, no girlfriend, no nothing. They're angry, vicious, nasty. Angry, vicious, and nasty. And you know what? That's kind of how our Dubster is. Angry because he does it. He fucked up real estate. See, they listen to you. Oh, yeah, real estate's a scam, Aussie expat. Yeah, it's a real big scam. You go and ask Dubsy what a scam it is. It's a real scam when if he would have sat on his fat fucking ass, paid the mortgage on his $180,000 place. Now, he would have, over that time, typical Aussie, he would have probably got a home equity loan. So he wouldn't owe 180. He wouldn't owe 100. He'd probably owe 200 or 300 now because he took out a trip to the Philippines. He would have had extension out the back. He would have had a new car, HSV, V8. You know these sort of people, what they do. And guess what?
What happened to the money instead of paying the mortgage?
It's not there. It's not there. He's completely.
Well, that's not an investment strategy, is it? So I mean, I agree with you. Like, if someone's saying I'm just gonna blow my money versus invest it in literally anything, I would say investing will be the better outcome in the long term. As long as you don't get scammed. Like, don't put your money in a scam. The doubler. Anyhow, the doubler, he's angry. So I said to the doubler, okay, I'm happy to reschedule for you, but you got to put $50. I started at 100. Give me 100. As soon as you turn up, I'll give you your 100 back. But if you don't turn up, I keep it. Doubler's got every excuse under the sun. That's what the screenshot was about. Oh my god. Wow. It's like you're pulling trying to get blood from a stone, isn't it?
100% right.
But all you're talking about is meeting up. Just sticking to a time.
I was gonna buy him lunch.
Thanks for having me back, big boy.
Hey, thank you. I was gonna buy him lunch. I was gonna buy the doubler lunch. What's wrong with that?
Everything's got a price in Brisbane there, Paul.
He's just nuts. Doubler is nuts. He's out of his mind. You know, I tell you honestly, most people. Here's a story. I got a story for you, Aussie expat. Let's go back to the 1970s, okay? I know this couple because I went to school with their daughter. They made all this money in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea was like the frontier then. You could make big money. Expats. Aussie, that's an Aussie expat working in PNG. Big money. He came back. He had enough money to buy 2 houses.
Nice. Well, in the 70s, that's what, 10,000 each?
I think they're about 30 each.
Okay.
30,000 each. Okay. He decided what he would do is he'd buy one for 30, and the other 30 he had saved, he put that into term deposits. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what, Aussie? Guess what, Aussie?
Inflation.
Guess what, Aussie?
Inflation.
So he's 30,000. He's still got his 30,000. The house that he bought is worth over $1 million.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can't live off the interest from 30,000 anymore.
Yeah, I consider cash a hot potato. As soon as you get cash in your hand, you want to throw that immediately into investments. There's no reason to be hanging on to cash. Term deposit is probably the robber of wealth for many, many people. They feel security, but guess what? Inflation, the government, you know what the money printer looks like in the government? Get those dollars out. So they're just printing the cash all day long in literally billions of dollars per day. You know, in America, $3 trillion a year they're going to print. And $3 trillion they're going to print. So I think it's more than GDP. And meanwhile, most people, they have to give up their life. They have to spend hours of their day to get what they merely just print out. They just print out. And you have to give your life up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years working. They just print it out. You have to spend your entire life working for it.
That's right.
So, you know, we live in a very, very cruel system that's designed to keep people in their cages. Print that money.
You know what
they
the
don't
big
care.
problem is? Can I tell you what the big problem is?
Fill the buckets of ink, more paper, more ink, more paper. Let's make sure that people have to keep working. They have to run around like rats and fight each other over money that we just created out of thin air anyway.
The average car payment is over 800 US a month. There are so many good cars they could honestly have. Hello, Terry. How are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good day,
Very
Terry.
well. There are so many good cars somebody could have that would be next to nothing to run, but they choose to buy these monster trucks. Can I share a story with you? I got a good friend of mine, right? A good friend of mine. Lovely guy, very hospitable, lovely guy. I met him in Vegas. He took me out. He's in Vegas, same as you, Aussie expat. He's a big fan of the program. And I had the BMW. And then, you know, I realized my business isn't going so well. I love the toys. Please, with you sort of criticize these things and say, oh, my Sienna, you know what? The BMW was fucking amazing. And the same as you, Aussie, don't criticize Porsche.
No, I'm not criticizing Porsche. I'm criticizing like the bullshit.
You don't want to buy one, but don't make it sound like
I'm not jealous. It's like it's. If you want my opinion, I'll tell you it. But I don't like. Do you think I spend my day thinking about Porsches? I don't do that. I'm very happy.
Can I honestly tell you something though? Can I honestly tell you something is right about that? Rich people don't buy expensive German cars. They either lease them or they buy them at like a $10,000 off discount. So when like it's like a €2 model with them because they know it's not selling. Rich people don't buy luxury cars.
Yeah. Do you know the number one brand for high net worth individuals? We're talking at least 2 million plus. We're talking credited investor level.
Honda, Tesla, and Toyota. Honda, Tesla, and Toyota.
Well, I think if you go global, it's Toyota. In America, there's a lot of Teslas floating about, so they end up in there very high. But if you combine Tesla and Lexus, it's Tesla. Sorry,
it's Toyota because and Lexus, once Toyota. You get a $6,000 repair bill for your Mercedes, then you're pulling your balls off, you're pulling your hair out, and you're like, oh my God. And most Mercedes owners out there are fucking broke. When they got one, you know, the older ones like he was talking about, that means they've made it and they're actually rich. The newer Mercedes owners, they ain't got a fucking pot to piss in and throw it out of because they got a $1,500 a month car payment. They've got to pay for the maintenance. I mean, yeah, some of that maintenance might be free, but not all of it, you know, depending upon how the maintenance program goes now for Mercedes. Same thing with BMW and Porsche and Audi as well. You know, they're overpriced in America. So the thing of it is, the majority of people, when they buy these cars, they cannot afford the fuckers. And so that's why...
Hang on a minute there. Hang on. You know, leasing is one of the most expensive ways to pay for a car.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. But
leasing is one of the most expensive ways to pay for a vehicle.
Of course.
Now, the thing is, right? The thing is, if you see cars, like if you see them as fun and they're a waste of money, it's okay to still buy them because they are fun and they're a waste of money. But you don't want to be stingy all your life and delay pleasure. You don't want to delay pleasure. And that's the reason I'm wearing a Prime
But here's
today.
the thing.
What are you wearing there, Ozzy?
Brightening.
Explorer. Oh,
I
Brightening
like
today,
that.
Terry. Nice.
We got a
Very nice.
Pam, a Rolex,
I only
and
have
a
one watch.
Breitling on the
Yeah.
panel. That's the three-piece combo.
But Archie, if your whole life is beholden to making sure that you're in things or wearing things that other people approve of, it's hard to describe that you're using your money to please yourself.
The truth is, here's the point. Okay.
Sorry, say that again, Ozzy. I missed you. It's hard
If all you're concerned about is how you look in the vehicle, or I don't want to drive a minivan because of how it looks, or it's not testosterone fueled, or whatever.
No, but what happens if you say, I like to drive a vehicle because it feels nice. I like the gear shift. I like
of course. But here's the thing.
So was your BMW a manual?
Sorry?
Was your BMW a manual?
They actually don't make many manuals, I'm afraid. I wish it was. It had the ZF. It was an amazing Autobox ZF.
Yeah. Well, ZF. I mean, for example, in that case, you get like the Toyota Corolla GR or the Yaris GR, and that's like a fully fledged rally car.
You don't understand. It's I like a rear-wheel drive sedan.
Well, the Corolla is all-wheel drive.
The truth is,
I prefer rear to all-wheel drive. There's a different characteristics.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll be honest. Okay, I've driven Ferrari.
We got a few super chats. We got Claire Looney, $3. Loser talk. Spend on luxury goods for fuck's sake.
I like you, Claire.
Truth. Okay,
and we got another super chat. Yankee Doodle.
There we go.
Yankee Doodle. And we're trying to get Clive on here. Wants to talk about the car he's just bought. Jump on.
So Yankees got
Yankee Doodle, $5. I am worth north of 10 million US and drive a 2016 VW with 167,000 miles. What should I buy next?
What you should buy next
it depends
is try some new tires on the VW next time you get to another 30,000 miles.
If you're in New York is very hard on their vehicles. Okay, salt. Yeah. It's not a great place to have, and the roads are atrocious in New York. I don't understand. You have such high taxes. Do they put any money into roads?
That's just all of America, Archie, unfortunately.
Sorry?
That's all of America, Archie. I've driven all over the country. And yeah,
here's the thing, though.
People need SUVs here because the roads are just shit. Like, it's just...
Well, the thing of it is, though, here's the truth, though, as well, though. Okay, so Ferrari owners, most of them have to either be, because, they have to be thin and they can't be over 6 feet tall. Because Tom Selleck, when he drove this 308, I bet you didn't notice in Magnum PI, they had to keep the top off of the car because how tall.
Right. It was the Tiger top. It was the Tiger top one. Did you know that?
Yeah. So the thing of it is, okay, but the truth is I have driven Ferraris. They're not the most comfortable car in the world to drive because the way the seats are made in them and all that, they're not like the Mercedes. But here's the thing, okay? The truth is, though, really, you cannot drive a Ferrari every day because you don't want to have to pay $20,000 every month.
They're so low to the ground for starters. They're so low.
Of course,
yeah.
And I mean, they do have very precise steering and like that racing style steering and all that. However,
and most modern buyers are not driving them. They're deathly afraid of getting over like 2,000 or 3,000 miles for the lifetime of their ownership.
Exactly.
They just don't drive them. They're so scared because they can't afford it.
There was a man
to drive it.
in Birmingham I knew. He had a 308 hardtop, and he only took it out 4 times a month to drive it, and it was in a black color. He bought it new, and he said because he was afraid the car would get scratched. Yeah. So he would not take it. Something was sitting in the garage, and he would never drive it because his everyday driver was a Rover. So he would never drive the fucking Ferrari, only on special occasions. His own 17-year-old son asked him and said, Dad, can I take the car out? No. So he bought his son a separate car, like a Corolla or something, and he wouldn't let his son, even his own son, drive the Ferrari. Because he said I
wouldn't let him, he can earn his own fucking money and buy the Ferrari himself.
But Arch, this is like a life with the plastic stickers on your watch. Yeah, okay, you can buy this thing, but most people don't actually enjoy them. They keep
Right, that's
3,
correct.
4, 5, 10 supercars, and they all have less than 1,000 miles on the
Well,
odometer.
I mean, look at the billionaire now. I suppose the comedian that was on. He made a ton of money on television. Jerry Seinfeld, the Porsche fanatic. He must have probably 300 or more by now. And he even bought Steve McQueen's car a few years back. My gosh, because it was all that money he got. And the damn thing just sits in his private garage now. He don't even drive it. And Jay Leno even said it's insane.
Yeah, but it's a Steve. You don't understand. He paid. You know how many millions? Look,
Well,
you can have the Porsche experience for 100,000. You could buy a nice Porsche for 100. I'm sure his beta is a Porsche. You know, I tell you, there are some amazing cars out there. Houdinki, he's a huge car fan. I if I had money, I'd be a huge car fan. I just can't afford them. I can't afford to have. I sold my Beamer.
Yeah, I know.
But is that really necessary, Arch? I mean, for example, I really like roller coasters. Is my life destitute because I can't afford to own my own roller coaster?
But can I be honest with you, gentlemen, here, though? Okay, the thing of it is,
I would love to see the Aussie expat roller coaster ride. It'd be, you know what? It would be a wooden rattler. It'd be wooden. You know, the old roller coasters were wood. I don't know if you know much about
I saw an amazing roller coaster
you picked a topic that I know a little bit about. The original roller coasters. I've done my research on these rattlers. The original roller coasters used the wooden. They were wooden. You know this, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And those were very fun. They were very gut-wrenching and fun.
But see, in America, though, they have to have a car. In Europe, you don't really have to have one, especially if you live in Switzerland. You don't really need a car.
I mean, I bought my first vehicle when I was 38.
Yeah.
So I don't attach my identity to the vehicle.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like I didn't grow up with this.
Because you don't need to. You're like the what's his name, the famous guy, what the hell, Mark Tilbury on gives life's advice about how he made his millions. You're sort of like that, okay? Same thing. He said he does not need to prove his wealth, even though he can afford a Ferrari. He doesn't need to prove his wealth.
Yeah.
Because
if you like Ferrari, you got to understand. Depends if you like Ferrari. Some people do not like. A Ferrari is actually quite a difficult thing to live with if you don't appreciate vehicles. Like there's some people.
Do you remember all the CEOs back in the late 80s and early 90s and so on, that the New York skyscraper men that had those big offices that flown on the Concorde constantly, who had to have the Countach in a big office or whatever, they had to literally put it in there before they could put the roof on the building and all. You remember those kind of men you'd read about in Inquirer?
Yankee Doodle, $5. Is it a better look for a high net worth person to drive a sedan over an SUV?
I don't think you should really care what other people think. You buy the vehicle that serves your life really well.
Absolutely.
If you're a high net worth person, the thing that you should be doing is buy something that doesn't look like you're a high net worth person. Otherwise, you're inviting all sorts of idiots to do insurance scams on you and all this kind of crap. You buy something that continues to look stealth, and then eventually, hopefully, you get enough money, and then you never have to drive again.
New Mercedes are junk because they don't build them like they used to. They used to be the best damn car in the world, other than Jag. And they literally,
Jaguar.
Jaguar
was never that great.
Well, they were like after 95 or so, they actually improved them a lot. But though, the thing is though, what turned Jag down was they stopped making the XJ6 engine. It was actually a very reliable engine. And as long as you serviced it.
And I've seen those on the racetrack. People have fun in those. They have a lot of fun in those.
But though Jaguar did it to themselves because they couldn't keep on. But Jaguar's not the only English car company that's in trouble. Rolls actually is in a bit of trouble. Bentley is, and so is Aston Martin. It's just they don't actually show.
Aston Martin by BMW now.
They're owned by them, yes, but they still struggle. The thing of it is, though, Aston Martin, they've been bought and sold more than Jaguar has. I mean, like, if you
Yeah,
look at the company history,
they're a
they've been bought and
disaster.
sold.
They're a financial
Yeah,
disaster.
yeah. And now, like, Benz has like a 35% stake in them for the first time ever. But however, though, they used to
So
be an
I got
independent
to ask
company.
this question: is it better a high net worth person? What car do you drive, Janos?
Hello, my friend. Well, I'm
Oh, we
driving a
need volume. Or
2000.
he's got his wrong microphone selected.
Oh, is it?
We can hear you, but it's super,
Oh,
super
hold on.
quiet.
Hold on, gentlemen.
What about now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. I drive a Mercedes CLS 350 AMG from 2013.
Nice car.
Yeah. So he knows them because the older ones were built better than the new ones. They really were.
How is
And
that going?
because,
Is it trouble?
It's been no trouble whatsoever. It feels like a little limo. It's very good to pick up the
How long do you
family.
expect it to last?
I expect it to last forever, Arch.
I don't know Mercedes very well. Is it a real AMG?
Yes,
Yes, it is.
absolutely.
If
Oh,
that
okay.
engine, it's a
it was
real.
built in
Yeah,
Stuttgart,
that'll
right?
go.
It was
It's
built in Stuttgart, right?
it is
Well,
yes, it is built in
The
Stuttgart.
CLS is the coupé one. It's a four-door sedan, but it's coupé.
Yes, it's
It's
very
kind of
nice.
between the
I
S-Class
tell
and
you,
the E-Class.
the car that came closest to breaking me and me giving in and buying it, completely impractical, a sports car, was that first AMG GT. Because I still think like Mercedes coupes are just incredibly sexy. But
well, yeah. But the thing is, though, here's the thing. Okay, so the new CLSs go for about 100 and over in America. Okay, the thing is, when we sold them for about 69 to about 73, 75,000, a little bit over that sticker in England. Okay, now whatever country he's in, are you in America? Are you not in America?
I live in Cyprus, and I would love to tell you the price that I bought it
Okay,
for.
so he's in a different part of the world where the price does change when you buy those cars because, like, even in Germany, when you buy them in Hamburg or whatever, the price is entirely different than what it is like in England and the United States and Canada. So the price, just like in Australia, where Archie lives in Bear Clooney, the price would vary differently because they have to pay higher taxes for import over there in Australia. It's
Well,
not like England.
let me share with you the price, and let me share with you. I went online on Auto Trader before, when the UK was still part of the European Union,
Yeah.
and before there were import fees, and I purchased this car together with delivery, okay, together to ship it to Cyprus. I bought it for 27,000 euros.
That's
So
great, actually.
that is dirt cheap, and
Oh, yeah.
it's been super, super
You
unproblematic.
know, the thing of
that's
it is,
cool.
if I could do business, I would actually do it in Latvia and Cyprus and that part of the world because their economy is boosting. It really is. I mean, most people don't realize that. Like, literally over there, the economy is not fucked like it is in America and parts of England. Like,
Are you
literally,
in
another part of
Napa?
yeah, that's
Are
where he's
you in
at.
Napa in
Ayia Napa,
Cyprus?
yes, it's close by. It's close
Oh,
by, and
nice.
I visit often. Yes,
Ah,
you're welcome to visit.
that's awesome.
Same with Archie. You're
My,
welcome to
my my
visit, and
wife
love
and
to take you
I,
guys out.
in the very short space in time when we were just courting, we had a holiday to Ayia Napa, and it was just so much fun. And the little clubs they have there, it felt like a mini Las Vegas with all the strip, with all the different
Yeah, I
bars and
mean,
everything. It was
literally,
amazing.
what most people don't realize about that part of Europe is it's doing quite well. Actually,
Yeah.
better than other parts of Europe. It really is. It's just like with
Yes,
Switzerland and Sweden. Like everyone says their economy is shit in Sweden. It's not. It's doing quite well, actually. A lot better than Canada,
We
the
sh
United States, and
I
England.
should visit Cyprus. What's the weather like right now?
the
Like what's
weather
the
right now is gorgeous. We have 300 and how many days of sunshine every
yeah.
year.
But
Right
what's
now,
the
it's
temperature? Because
incredible.
like Spain and France is like boiling hot this summer.
Well, it's not boiling hot. It was 30 something degrees today. It's wonderful,
Okay,
quite good.
nice,
And
nice.
but the thing that you see on the roads here, and sorry to steal the mic, is the beautiful cars that you're discussing. Here you see, and I aspire to this car also very much. You see a lot of Porsche 911s, which are really gorgeous because we have the twisty road going up the mountain.
Nice.
Very nice. That you were mentioning last time, because you're in Las Vegas, you don't have the.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's kind of like a mini Monaco there, a Monte Carlo. It really is.
Nice.
And you know,
but much longer beach road. So anytime we want to relax, we take the car with my wife and we go along the beach road. So you guys are welcome to see this.
Is it quite tight though? I mean, wouldn't you have fun in just even a manual hatchback still?
Oh, here, yes, absolutely.
Because I remember a trip to Seychelles. It's a very small island with a mountain in the middle, and going through the mountain pass, I just kept that car in first gear pretty much the entire way because it's so windy and steep that you really never get a chance to really move. At least in the tiny hatchback I was in, like.
But gentlemen, I see here not the majority of cars, but there has been an increasing percentage of cars that are Rolls-Royces, like new Phantoms. We have gorgeous Bentleys. We have the 911s. The Cayennes are, every second car is a Cayenne that we were previously discussing. Everybody's wife has a Cayenne. My wife doesn't have a Cayenne yet.
Is it because of the finance?
We have no finance on the cars.
No. I mean, the business in Cyprus is a lot of banking.
Yeah.
Oh, we have low taxes. We have very low taxes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Models live here. We have very, very low taxes. We have very favorable weather. We have, and we're also a hub, so you can visit all of Europe very easily. The time zone's good, so we have a lot of shipping industry. We have a lot of shipping industries working here. For insurance.
Do you take the Eurostar train from one place to the other over there?
The train? Oh,
Cyprus is an island.
Embarrassingly, no. Cyprus doesn't have a train as transport.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're a small island.
Yes.
Greece, Turkey, and
it's like a Greek island, but it's not. Greek.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I never looked at a map of Cyprus, but okay. So
the thing island that is divided. We're the only island that is divided and occupied by Turkey. So we are the only European country that is Greek, that is occupied, and we're the Greek Cypriot side is the only side that is within the European Union. So we have the benefits and the umbrella of the European Union. And
what's your casinos like over there?
We have one lonely casino. We don't. We have one lonely casino that I don't know who attends, but.
I'm going to see if I can find photos of me and my wife and I in Napa. I think it was like 13 years ago. Oh, that was still very young.
You know what? You know what's exciting about that? 13 years ago, my wife and I, no, that would be 12 years ago. My wife and I had a little honeymoon in Napa when we got married. Nice. Yeah. 12 years ago. I would love to see that. It's very nice. You should visit.
So Chesterfield here is getting ready to move to China or Vietnam. Aren't you?
I'm looking forward to his adventures, and I keep telling him if he needs anything from Thailand, then we're available to take him around, and because we'll be visiting Bangkok.
Okay.
Yeah. I can film you around. Paul.
Yes, thank you so much.
I would love to film you going into BTS, or we could stand in front of the Patek Philippe boutique and say,
okay, these photos are going to be very embarrassing, but...
You know something about Patek Philippe? It's interesting you brought that up. I heard that the third largest Patek store in the world is in the Istanbul airport.
Istanbul airport.
That's what I heard. So I don't know. Because they have a Gucci boutique there, it's very big. And then they have a made-to-measure boutique for men's shoes and such.
Pull up my screen.
And then they have something to do. Yes, what I heard, they have the third largest Patek boutique at Istanbul airport. I don't know if that's true or not. But
pull up my screen, Arch.
Pull up your screen. Yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is Napa in 2011, like 15 years ago. So there's my girlfriend at the time on the right. She looks so
Well, your
young,
girlfriend
doesn't she?
is Asian.
Oh, that was
Your
the
wife is
mad
Asian.
one. Is that right?
That's nice.
Look how young I look here. This is ridiculous. So this is somewhere near
Your wife
Napa.
is so much more beautiful than this. Your wife was friends with this girl, wasn't she?
No, this is my wife.
Oh, that
I
is sorry.
proposed to her.
Apologies. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is like Eddie's live stream. Oh, this is awful. We should have done. But that's
Your wife
Iron
is
Napa. It's just
beautiful.
so
Man,
much fun. Iron
That's
Napa.
fantastic. Your wife is amazing. You're so
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, good
So,
memories.
What
of
nationality
Iron
is
Napa.
your wife? What nationality is your wife?
She was born in Australia, but her heritage is 100% Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Super
Yeah.
cool.
This man
Yeah,
here,
very nice to see you guys
you
together, my
do
friend.
own Patek? You do own Patek?
He's
You
got a
own Patek?
Mercedes CLS. He's got a Mercedes
No, I'm talking
CLS.
about a watch. Does he have a PS Patek? You
He's
own
got
Patek?
Rolex!
Well, he's
I've
got Patek.
I've got a Rolex. I keep flashing my watch. I have a Rolex
Okay.
GMT Master 2, and I have my second and only watch is my Speedmaster. But
Oh, okay.
yes,
I thought maybe you had a Patek because it's interesting you brought that up. So I tried to talk to Archie about this, but I don't know if he'll give me the expert opinion. So in the next 5 to 10 years from now, I'm looking at buying a Patek, but I want to buy a World Time. So I don't
just
know.
looking at the World Time for myself too.
Yeah,
Which
it is
one
a
are you
nice
thinking of?
watch, isn't it? Yes, it really is. It's like the ultimate luxury, in my opinion, aviator's watch. Oh, yes. But no, you don't have the one that's got the picture of the world there on the there's that one.
Oh,
That one there.
the enamel dial. That would be lovely.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one I think Archie had, though, wasn't it? But anyways.
Archie had one with the pointed
Yeah.
hour and minute hand, and I believe it was a Guilloche dial. Correct, Archie?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I told somebody, I said, it was Mr. Goldberg on the broadcast. He had the one that's that's the $1 million a year pilot's watch. The $1 million a year pilot that flies all private planes, because that's probably the only one could probably afford it. You know, it's because Rolls Royce and Bentley everywhere. You know, because if you think about it, pilots don't really make as much as they used to. So the thing of it is, they might be able to afford a GMT or a Breitling or something, but when it comes to owning the Patek, you know, the World Time, they all know what I'm talking about here. That's like 3 steps above Rolex and Breitling, the World Time. But I always found it an interesting watch for pilots. I had an Air King myself about 13 years ago. It was a 34,000 mil. The 35 mil Air King, I believe, there's a 4,000 in model. But anyways, so the watch, believe it or not, I don't know if this is just a side link of Rolex did this on the earlier models or not. I'm sure they still do it today. But you know something? The watch never scratched. So I don't know if it's because of how well they made the cases. I don't know. But it never scratched. And I bought it pre-owned. It never had a mark on it. And like, you know, and it was a great watch. Had the earlier movement in it, but it never scratched. And that's
Archie
what was
could
interesting.
probably tell us about his Explorer and also Aussie.
Yeah, well, it's similar to his. The case is the bracelet's similar to his Explorer
We
One.
got
He's
some
got
super
on there.
chats. I gotta get these super chats going now. We got Hurritan, $7. AC3, did Doubler ever send you that deposit? Also, please be kind to your. Okay, Doubler. No, I've actually texted Doubler and told him to send it now. Hurritan, $7. Doritos, don't take shit from any goofs that join the stream. Make sure to roast all these malakas like a lamb on a Cypriot spit.
Support from the super chat. That's it, Hurritan. Thank you for
isn't
Archie.
Isn't this time right now for you very late?
Yes, you're correct, my friends. It's 2:45. I'm working on my app, running scripts, waiting for them to finish, and it's a pleasure
cool.
to say hi to you guys.
Oh, that makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah. I like working a lot at night as an app developer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's I wanted to, since we were mentioning also the world time, and I see one on my screen in Hong Kong. No box, no papers. Looks a little bit on the rough side, but it's 26,500 euros, and here it is.
You know, that's really not bad, and that's the other goal, isn't it?
It's looking really nice, but I don't know.
That
Like,
was
would you be intimidated of no box, no papers?
That's about the money. I got a friend of mine who's buying one for a couple $100 more, which has just had a Patek service. It's in rose gold, same model, 5130R.
That's right.
So I would have liked it for that price to have had a Patek service.
To have a service as well.
For what you do, then you must make about 400,000 euros a year, right? You do that kind of work.
Myself?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm much more humble than that, but...
The doubler didn't send me any money, Tans. Tell the doubler to send money now.
No, my income is much more humble, but I hope with my application I'll do much better. So I'll be able to afford a couple of watches.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I tell you what, though, that Patek World Time, that's a grail watch. That really is. Archie's owned about 3 of them, so you know, it's a great timepiece. It really is. I think, of course, I know Aussie's not a Patek man, but I think it would suit him too. You know, it's a great watch. It really is.
Cypriot cats. Cypriot annoying cats.
But yeah, so have you owned a Breguet though? Have you ever owned a Breguet?
I've never owned a Breguet. You guys?
Yeah. Archie's got several. He's owned several. So he's owned, I don't know how many now, but he's bought and sold the Type 20 over the years about, 6 times or so. And so he's got, I think he's still, no, you sold the last one you had, didn't you, Archie? But it's an interesting watch too, the Type 20. He had the silver one, and then he had the gold one. So it's an interesting watch. Yes, the rose gold, the black die, very elegant. And
but Archie, did you find that to be a little bit large, or did you enjoy it? You didn't mind that.
It's perfect size. We're big guys, Giannis. We're big guys.
Giannis, I don't know if you're in the WhatsApp with Archie, but if you ever need help with the app or want to talk to a human instead of AI for a bit, I was an engineer for Amazon for a long time and an app developer before that. So
I would love to be in the WhatsApp group. I saw it briefly yesterday, but because of what happened, I didn't get an opportunity to speak at all with you guys.
You got to send me your WhatsApp to my email address, archieluxury72@gmail, and we'll sort it out. Hurritan, $2.80. Doritos, can we name your cat Mr. GMT?
Why?
That'd be nice. This is this cat is a Cypriot tortie, and she talks way too much. They get very.
Sorry, gentlemen. I got dinner. I'll see you
around. Oh, cheerio, Aussie expat.
Well, lovely speaking to you. Awesome. There goes the expat. Carmelu, easy. She heard me talking and she won't stop. This is the thing about cats. Carmelu, take it easy. Wow. And Archie, I would love to be in your WhatsApp group, and
no worries.
If you guys
Send it
are
through.
ever in Cyprus, or you consider Cyprus, then you're more than welcome. We're very hospitable people. We got very beautiful beaches. And back in the day, Archie, I had relatives that moved to Australia, and they continue living their life there, and they absolutely loved it.
Wow, amazing. Australia is a great place. High taxes now. You wouldn't want to relocate here. Mr. GMT, we got him on the stream now. Mr. GMT, what? There we go. Hello, Mr. GMT.
How's it going? Sorry, I've got a bit of background noise. I just wanted to show our fellow Cyprians some Subla.
Wow, look at that. That's incredible.
That's Suvla right there.
It looks amazing. Is that delicious lamb, isn't it?
Yes, that's Kleftigo. That is how we celebrate.
That I do this every day. I've got a shop that does it.
You do this every day.
Yes, this is what I do. This is my living.
That is wonderful.
It looks delicious.
That is Suvla right there. Proper Suvla.
That's amazing.
I'm talking to you quite soon.
Where is your shop? Oh, I think we lost him.
Hopefully he comes back. We love him to come back.
Yeah, wonderful.
We want him back.
What time is it there for you, Arch?
The time here is it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. I'm going to set my GMT to your time. Almost 10 a.m. There we go.
It's 9:52 a.m.
9:52 a.m. I got it. I sorted it. I twisted the bezel 2 clicks to the left. And that is you, my friend.
Fantastic.
There we go. The GMT at use. I think this watch would suit you, Arch, for your travels. This type of watch.
Oh, look, I love them. They're expensive. The only problem is they are. I had to downsize due to financial reasons.
Yeah.
Money's very tight. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
Well, he's still got the Explorer too. It's got a GMT function.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
I do.
imagine-
I do have the Explorer too. I love that watch.
Explorer is perfect.
Amazing watch. Absolutely amazing watch.
Explorer suits you too. It's classic Arch.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I love these watches.
Do you still have your JLC?
No,
The reversal?
unfortunately, due to financial reasons, I had to part with it. I had
reversal?
to part with it. I'm sorry.
But I think
had
it was
to part
engraved.
with it.
Was it engraved, Arch?
That was one stolen in the burglary. That's a long time ago now. Yeah, I had another one since then, but I had to part with it due to financial reasons. I didn't have any money. I'm broke. Money has become very tight. I'm sorry,
Money
Yana.
comes and goes, Arch. Money comes and goes, and it will come again, I'm sure.
Money comes and goes, and at the moment, it's just been
Is the
going
Audi
badly.
Is the Audi yours? Is that your car? The Audi?
My dad's car. It's not my car. I don't have anything. I don't have anything of value anymore.
What are we going to do, Arch? What's the plan? What's the
You
plan
got
for you?
watches?
The live streaming and the
That's
travel
it. Live
that it
streaming
takes.
is the future. That's all I do is live stream, and the biggest issue I have is TDubs sending the $50 through.
I'm sure he's going to sort it out with the issues. What happened to Suckerhorn? May I ask?
$50 is so much money.
Oh, that was his attorney. I think Suckerhorn was his lawyer, wasn't it? His solicitor.
Yeah, I'm
His
sorry to
solicitor.
say this, but it's very, very different than in the future. You know, I try my best for all you people, but it's been very tough. The internet, the web space. I really hope this app can boost everything again. We got to get the app working. Please, Janos, if you sent that details through, I will add you to the group. Talk to that Aussie expat. He's a developer. He was a software developer. He worked for Amazon. He worked for Airbnb,
Apple.
I think.
Didn't he work for Apple too? Didn't he work for Apple too?
That's brilliant.
I don't think he did.
Google. He worked for
Is
Google,
Terry
didn't he?
talking? Can you hear Terry? Am I interrupting
Yeah.
you? Because I can only hear you, Arch.
He worked for Google.
You can only hear me. I think it's okay. Don't worry. Terry doesn't say much there.
Oh, I can't hear Terry. Terry, I'm sorry for him interrupting you. Please.
No, it's all right. Aussie expat, I think, worked for Google.
Yeah, I can barely hear him. So
I think he worked. He didn't work for Google. He worked for Facebook and Airbnb. He didn't work for Google. He worked for Meta. He worked for Meta.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, your personality, Archie. Would you do something like be in the sales? I always imagine you as a salesperson. Sales.
You know, I got to be honest with you. The economy's. I tried to sell cars. Actually, I wanted to sell cars.
But what about insurance?
Did you really?
Yeah, it's very tough. The car business is really tough.
No, it really is. It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. It really is tough because nowadays.
Life insurance.
Oh, of course,
consider this, Archie?
It's very, very tough. You know, it is. It is very, very difficult. And I got to be honest with you, there isn't much you can do these days. It's really difficult stuff. So the world is shrinking. The world, see, for me, 54 in IT is considered very old. It's very old.
Did you know something?
But because I know of very successful insurance, people that have connections and they sell insurance and they make a lot of residual income. Like significant residual.
You get the trailers. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to do the streaming, Janos, and the app. The app is my retirement fund.
Did you know that by 20? I found this out the other day.
But
did you know that by 2029?
Just hang on.
That Walmart. That Walmart will not allow customers in the stores in America. By 2029, they're already facing this new thing with robots and AI, that by 2029, American retailer Walmart is not going to allow customers in the store anymore. It's going to be all
real estate.
Yes, correct. It's going to be all AI, could say. AI
Paul Pluto real estate.
Selling. Yeah, the retail business is over. It's going out, and it's so by.
I think that's true, Terry.
Well, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about doing that because they said that by the end of the decade that they're putting a ton of money into this, that new development, that the remodel and all this will circuit around it. That Walmart is putting a lot of money for development into this where they will not have in-store customers by 2029.
I see. You have had influencers banned in Walmart. You know that?
Yes, but the truth is, though, they've already said that this whole thing is coming to be about because they're already experimenting with different technologies. They said next year that Walmart all over America is spending $300 million.
Walmart is not stopping regular customers from entering stores using AI. No door bans.
Not now. I'm talking about by 2029.
That's only a couple years away.
I know, but that's what they're talking about because they're experimenting with new things.
Terry, I think you're misinformation there.
Well,
the claim is an internet rumor or misunderstanding. Walmart continues to invest heavily in physical store experiences and omni-channel retail.
They do that, but they
Terry,
said
you're speaking shit.
I'm not speaking shit.
Terry, it's not the case. Let's talk to Janos. We want to get this app up and running. We've got a super chat, MT85, $5. I can't decide if Terry is good or bad for my Walmart stock. He's very good, thank you.
I already sold my stock like months ago.
How many did you have?
I had about 39.8 shares, and I got a record price profit off of it of about 379,000. But after taxes, it was only about 315,000. So I took the money and put it into, well, the majority of it into other stocks in world
Walmart's
global
$100,
transition.
$115 a share.
Yeah, so it wasn't much, but then I took the majority of the rest of it and put it in other stocks. I reinvested it, so a lot of it I did. So
We got Janos coming back on here. Janos, get him back on. Hello, Janos.
Hello, my friends. Well, thanks for having me. It was lovely to see you.
Hey, no worries, man. You got to go to bed. We love you. Come back again.
I love you too. Lovely to see you.
Get some sleep. Get some sleep.
All the best.
Email me your WhatsApp details. I'll add you.
Thank you. Thank you, Archie. I'll send it to you. Thank you, my friends. See you.
Just having a look here. Does Dubsy sent any money? Dubsy sent nothing. Dubsy doesn't send money. Dubsy is full of shit. Totally full of shit, the Dubster. Not 1 cent. Nothing. What do I do with the doubler? What do I do? The doubler. What's the doubler doing?
well, that's
Don's
sort of
dirty
like
dog
the
wash, dog wash, dog wash. Don's dirty dog wash.
well, that's sort of like the hamburger, isn't it? From McDonald's.
Terry, what are you doing? Are you going back to England? Are you staying in America? What's the game plan now for you?
Well, I put in my resignation at Walmart for November 30th. So I'm thinking about, next year, I'm thinking about going back to England, but really, though, I thought about going to Bulgaria.
How much money do you really have, Terry? Can I ask you that seriously?
Oh, how much money do I have in account or overseas?
In your account.
Oh, I think around $19,000.
Okay. Why don't you pay the Camry off then with that?
Because if I do that, then they will avoid the sales thing. So it's the sales.
We got Mr. Goldberg. How are you?
Archibald, Terence, good to see the both of you. How are we
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry.
How was your business? You busy working?
Well, I had Dr. Kevorkian came to drop off his dog.
And what was wrong with the dog?
Nothing's wrong with the dog. He's just traveling, and the dog needs some training. And so I'm gonna wave my magic wand, which is not to be confused with Terry's magic wand, which is quite a different set of magic.
Yes. Speaking of dogs, I actually got my doggy a new, because this is the first one she's had ever since we've had her. Got her a new collar. It's in a burnt pink, and I ordered it from Amazon. It's actually made out of brittle leather. It's actually quite nice.
How nice. Aussie Expat, I would like to point out that every time I see you, you are starting to look more and more like Farrah Fawcett from the 1970s. do you remember that poster?
No, I'm not. I'm
look
kind
what
of
we
a
have
different
here.
generation.
Speaking of haircuts.
G'day.
Now,
What happened to you? Hey, he's got a doggy.
Oh, Terry, explain to me why that dog weighs like about 30% too much. Explain to me the fatness of that dog on the couch. Tits, I'm talking to you. You don't even know I'm talking to you.
I talk to the dog. The dog doesn't listen to me.
I mean, that dog is obese.
Listen, the dog eats. What do you want me to say? It's a Greek dog.
What did you do with that dog while you were in Greece? Did you just like dump 500 pounds?
My secretary had the dog.
I think you dumped 500 pounds of dog food on the floor and left him there, and he ate it all on the first day.
My doggy's fat. Look at it.
Oh.
Just hang on. I got to get super chat. Speaking of fat, we got a fat super chat. Harlan Budowski, $20.
$20.
You will be valuable wherever you put your mind and heart. The luckiest people are the ones who can get up after falling down. Cheers, big ears.
Thank you, Harlan.
Down, but I get up again.
How poetic, how deep. How deep and profound.
Balls deep.
So deep.
So deep. So deep.
That is a cute little dog.
Now, Archie, why were you abusing Aussie Expat earlier tonight? I tuned in briefly between my client and I heard you abusing.
No, that was pretty lightweight.
Was it? All right, good. We don't want you. We don't want our panel abused. Unless
You know, this dog is so attached to me. She follows me everywhere.
Aussie, you didn't get abused, did
Good
you?
one. And by the way,
No.
Giannis is just let me clarify in case there's any doubt whatsoever. Giannis is welcome back anytime. He got spanked. He took his punishment like a little baby girl and cried and whinged a little bit, but he's welcome back now anytime. Absolutely. Two barrel-chested beagles. It is true. The two of you have got the same kind of problem.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
They don't stop eating those fucking things, man. They're eating us out of the house.
Now, how's the expat? I take you for more of like a cat lady.
No, I'm definitely a dog person. I usually offer to take care of other people's dogs, but
Now, if you had a dog, what kind would you have?
Chihuahua.
Really, a teeny?
Yeah, I grew up with a Bichon Frise, but I took care of quite a few different breeds, and Chihuahua ended up being my favorite.
I vote that I vote the average Chihuahua like 10 times more likely to bite than the average Rottweiler.
Sure, it can happen, and there are there are absolute psycho Chihuahuas. That is absolutely the case, and then there are Chihuahuas that are just like other dogs. So it can be.
One of the stupidest things I ever did with dogs was pull up to a store. It was hot, and there was like 5 or 6 Chihuahuas in this car. The windows were all rolled down, but these dogs were just like panting and sitting in this vehicle. None of them were going anywhere, so they were very well behaved because they weren't barking at me. I parked right next to them. They should have been going crazy when I even looked at them, but they weren't. And there was most of them were older, but there was this puppy one who was like, I don't know, 8, 9 months old, and he was just staring at me, and I did the stupidest thing. I felt it was as though he was calling to me, and it was like the siren song. I was mesmerized. I couldn't help it. I began to put my hand in because he's pet me, love me, pet me. So I begin to put my hand into the car against my own will, by the way, against my own will. I begin to put my hand in it, and that little fucker launched for me right before I had broken the plane of where so I was just, and oh boy, did the old lady in that crew give him hell. She was like, "You motherfucker, I told you to wait until I give the signal."
Oh, yeah.
They would have stripped the flesh from I would have pulled it out like a skeleton.
Like out of a piranha tank.
Piranha tank.
Yeah. So I love pugs and Frenchies as well, but I really like the athleticism of Chihuahuas compared to, say, a pug or a Shih Tzu or a.
I love a pug. They live forever.
I just sent your details to Janos there.
Is it normal
of the expat?
Nice. Okay. I'll keep an eye out on.
Ozzy, what's going on? What are you going to do?
Is it normal for beagles to sleep like that all the time?
Sorry, Terry, I want to ask you. It's a very important question, deep question. What are you going to do with the hair? Tell me what the long-term.
I actually had a haircut last weekend. This is it.
This is what he's going to do with the hair.
This is it.
Frank V, $20. Doritos, this is your invitation to the Archieverse. Repeat after me. I love gay men.
There we have it. There we have it.
Yeah.
There we have it.
There we have it.
Mr. Goldberg, is it common for beagles to sleep all the time?
When
$20.
Yeah, a little bit.
You might be overfeeding it.
Well, it's the perfect kind of beagle as far as I'm concerned.
She hasn't eaten today.
I see.
Hey?
Well, beagles come lazy and not lazy. I think the lazier ones are way easier to live with.
I got him.
You got him. Good deal. Well, here we are, people. Chief Tit has turned off his camera. Aussie Expat is going Farrah Fawcett. Terry's dog is fat, and Archie is not watching his own live stream. This is very, 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 normal, a very normal stream today.
We got another super chat here. This is from. We got another super chat.
Well, you did them all.
We did them all, but I got to tell you something, Mark. I've missed you so much, Mark. What's going on in your world? We got Chief Tit. Chief Tit, did you see any interesting watches in your travels? Tell us.
I did actually. What I found was that there's, how we've got the secondhand watch shops like in Sydney and all of that sort of thing, and in Brisbane.
Yeah,
they're starting to pop up in Greece as well. I found a really one of those watch dealers, one of those the sort of thing you'd find in Sydney, secondhand Rolexes, all that type of thing.
Stelios,
unbelievable. He's a really good guy, unreasonably priced.
Unreasonably.
That's all.
No, he said, and reasonably priced. That's what he said, and reasonably priced.
That Australian accent's a bit difficult.
What do you guys do for jet lag? What do you do for jet lag? Anybody have a solution for jet lag?
Immediately
just
resume.
Sleep when you're tired, and just that's the best.
No. Stay up and immediately resume. Immediately resume local time.
Just sort of bash through the tiredness.
Because if you follow Archie's advice, you just sleep when you're tired. You'll wind up backwards.
I've never been good. I've never been good with it.
After a long flight, I always had a hottie toddy with vodka and tomato juice, and that seemed to sort of take. The same thing.
Bloody Mary. A
hot
toddy is rum.
It always seemed to help with the Bloody Mary drink that they drink, and it helped because really it helped to bring back the memory senses and all that.
Terry has a really good point. You could simply become an alcoholic. One bottle of wine will put you right to sleep, even if you.
I think that might actually be a English versus US thing. Like hot toddy as being a cocktail of a specific
but it's
type,
hot,
and I think
it's actually warm. You don't drink a Bloody Mary warm. It's not tomato soup.
That's true.
It's tomato juice.
So I don't know what Terry's on about.
I made some about probably about 3 months ago, and actually it turned out quite nice, really.
Well, here it is.
I had one about 10
rum
years.
Or brandy, lemon juice, and honey with.
No, I used vodka and bloody and V8 juice and the Tabasco sauce and all that, and mixed it together. It was actually quite good.
It's the classic Bloody Mary.
Oh
my God, Terry invented the Bloody Mary. I always thought Mike the Snake invented the Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I hadn't had one of those in about 10 years.
Isn't it true? He invented the Caesar salad. Actually, no, that was invented after.
Yes.
Where is Mike? What the fuck's he doing? How come he's not on?
I don't know. Hopefully he'll be.
That's disgraceful sort of behavior from him.
He's probably in a meeting. With the airplane people.
He's taking a meeting. It is. Yeah. Do you know important people don't have meetings? They take a meeting.
They take meetings. Yes. People report.
As brilliant as that man is, he probably could have became a developer for Boeing.
Absolutely true.
Archie,
Terry, what have you had to drink so far today? What have you had to drink, Terry?
Oh, just beer.
How many?
I had an entire 6-pack of Heineken about 8 o'clock this morning, and for dinner I'm having.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me? Hold on. Whoa, you're going too quick. Are you trying to tell me that you had 6 Heinies? I don't mean Heinies. Sorry, I forgot who I'm talking to. You had 6 Heineken?
Yeah, this morning
for breakfast
in the bottles. Yeah, in the bottles.
Wow.
At 8 o'clock this morning, and then for dinner I'm having a full pack of Stella Artois in the cans of 17 ounce cans.
Let me ask you a question. If you don't drink for 24 hours, do your hands begin to shake?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so. You got to be careful.
And then
People
I
like you can't quit drinking all at once. You have to taper down, otherwise you could have a fucking stroke.
What's wet brain?
Wet brain.
Well, I mean,
you got fog. Have any of you guys got fog on the brain?
No. You know,
We're
when I
looking at
was
fog.
younger,
We're looking at fog on the brain right
I
now.
used to drink a lot of gin.
Did you?
like gin.
When I was younger, I drank a lot of gin.
I'm a fan of gin. I'm a fan. What
Terry,
is
listen,
your
shut up and say this for a second. Say gold for a second.
The only
again.
gin I like is the gin Tinier.
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
But
Say
I,
gold.
gold. Yes. But you know, I used to drink a lot of gin when I was in my 20s and early 30s. And so I sort of tried to give it up. But I went from the strong alcohol the most of the time. I only have that now on occasion to the less alcohol.
Chief Tit, do you smoke after sex? I myself don't know because I never checked.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's got the Go Downhill lighter.
It's a bit early in the morning for me, but that was pretty fucking funny.
It's dinner time here, man. Come on.
Hey, can I see your Go Downhill lighter, Mr. Lawyer? That's very classy. Gold.
Gold.
Gold. Golden eye.
Gold. Oh, gold. Gold.
What happened? That was actually my favorite Brosnan Bond film because the guy played the 006 agent who crossed him, and he told him, he said, "James, I was always better."
I'm still stuck on the fact that Terry has had 10 beers. 10 beers before bedtime.
Yeah. Well,
how's the boyfriend, Terry? How's it going?
He's still alive. He had to go to the dentist today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he had to have 3 teeth filled, and then he's got to go back. He might have to have a root canal done, which is kind of risky, and then he has to have 3 more teeth done, so before his insurance runs out.
Isn't it ironic? It's like rain on your wedding day.
Yeah.
Like rain on your wedding day. Yeah, it's very ironic. Anyway, what's happening, Arch? What are you doing? What are you getting? What do you think?
Hey, I got to tell you something. We've had a great time. I got to ask the question there. Did you see any interesting watches in your travels? Tell me, Chief Tit.
No, not really. I'll tell you what I did see, a lack of them. Nobody gives a fuck. They're all wearing Apple watches and all this cheap shit.
Nobody cares.
I saw one guy with a Batman. That was it.
I got a question for you fine people. Okay.
Hang on, I haven't finished. Hang on. Chief Tit, did you see any gold presidents in your travels?
Not one.
Gold.
Nothing.
Should have stopped by Stelio's gold shop.
I think actually there's a lack of them. Nobody seems to sort of bother, which is unfortunate.
This is like I asked Mark about cars. He tells me in his neighborhood they all driving Hyundais and Kias. Is that right, Mark?
You know what? Where's Aussie?
And Tesla.
Aussie, I was behind a Toyota Sienna for about 3 miles today, and the only thing that I really didn't like about it was the all the rear taillights and blinkers. They're very small. You know.
Do you know where that comes from though?
Like I think the Highlander or one of those, right?
No. You wouldn't even guess. It's kind of crazy. So let me pull up some
rear end, but it's got very tiny lights, which I don't like because I don't think it's safe to have. You want big ones.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
You know what else has
a
that?
couple
The
images.
Ford Explorer has surprising big car, but surprisingly
I think Chevrolet does too, don't they? On some of the vehicles.
In a Chevrolet.
Okay. I'll find the right one.
Would any of you gentlemen buy your son, if you're wearing a Savannah, would you buy your son that was turning to here in America to State University, would you buy them a Tudor Pelagos as a first watch?
Well, I gave mine my Rolex date.
Wait, what age? University age?
Yeah, like
probably 20-ish or so, probably 20 or so here. In England, it's like 17, but here it's probably like 20.
Terry, are you trying to groom the panel's sons? Is that what's happening here?
No! Look, his dad came in, okay, they saw my Breitling. His dad said, nice watch. I said, oh, well, you got on a black Savannah. It's very nice with the rubber strap. Yes. He said, and then his son had one of the newly released Pelagos, which is like the Tudor. And so he said that he bought that for his son. He's returning to State University here. That's why they were in there buying all that junk for his dorm room. Spent about $800 on the kid. So I was standing there thinking, oh, okay, well, yeah, I've seen that Samantha probably about 100 times in my life. So, but the thing was is that, so I said, okay. He said, well, yeah, it's a very nice Samantha. So his son, he bought him a black dial Pelagos. So I said, is that his first watch? He said, well, it's his first proper watch. He wore a Seiko for growing up. We bought him when he was about 12, but it's been scratched up. So they bought him a Pelagos because he said he's going to business IT here at the local university. That's a very good choice.
Archie, I think we should start a poll. And I think what the poll should be is, who does Aussie expat's haircut remind you of?
Okay.
And then
Sure.
I've got a couple.
1 minute. I gotta type this in. Let me get in there.
Yeah.
So while the image is up, we got the Sienna. So you're talking about the rear.
Yeah.
The rear there, what it's actually, where does it come from?
You really can't see the turn signals, but they're below.
But I'll show you where it comes from.
They don't wrap. It
comes from the Supra.
Okay, well, it ain't no Supra. Let's just
but I'm saying the design styling of the Sienna minivan, even including the arches over the rear wheels, it comes from the Supra.
I wonder how fast that car can go in reality on the flat track.
We'd have to ask Mike. Mike, Mike has raced. Mike was
the Supra is not an extreme car, so
Mike raced the prototype of that. Okay, Archie, you ready?
I am doing the poll now. Okay, what's the question?
Okay, so hold, Terry, shush. Who does Aussie expat's haircut remind you of?
Is this one of those ones where you pick an option?
Yes, and we're going to give all the
options.
God. Okay, I've got an option for you. Guillermo Vilas.
Who? Guillermo
Vilas.
I never heard of him. Who's that?
Who does Aussie expat's haircut
remind you of?
Remind you of?
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one.
I just need a headband.
Hold on. Yep. Number one, Farrah Fawcett. Okay. Number two.
No, it's Vilas. Fuck yeah. Vilas.
Number two. Okay, fine. Who?
Vilas. Vilas.
Okay, Vilas. Whoever the fuck that is.
Are you serious? You're fucking 120 and you don't know who Vilas is?
No, I'm only 110.
No.
How dare you? Okay. Let's see. Let's go with David Cassidy.
I love David Cassidy.
I know the new one.
Who else?
Vidal Sassoon, 6 foot poodle.
That's awesome. Vidal Sassoon. And Archie, can you allow for people to make their own suggestions on that poll?
No, I can't.
You can't do an open poll.
There we go. It's done.
Okay.
It's running now.
Okay, the poll is running, guys. But
and I've spelled the names like I saw fit.
Yes, but I would like everybody to pitch in, here in the comments. Okay, so we do think that the Angelic says Vilas was good, but Charles's wife, we did have a vote for Charles Manson. We had another one for Angus Young.
That's it. Is Vilas?
Yeah, kinda. I get it. How about Bjorn Bork?
Bjorn Bork, yeah.
I'd say this is pretty close. He's got the curly hair but long.
Fidel Castro.
That's a shit answer because it's just actually too accurate.
So this is David Cassidy.
Yes.
See, my hair doesn't have that shiny quality.
Believe me, I know. This is the man who this is you know what? It's this fucking guy's fault. Okay, it's his fault because when I was in junior high school, this was the Partridge Family era, and everybody was talking about his actress sister. What was her name? Susan Day, but her name was Lori in the show, and everybody said Lori got her tits. Did you see Lori got her tits? And I'm wondering why is everybody talking about Lori? This whole show is about David Cassidy, and all my classmates disagreed with who the show was about.
Oh, I see.
So it was my first possible inkling that there might be something slightly amiss.
Was there one more after this?
There's Farrah.
Who else is on there? Is it Farrah?
I don't remember.
Who's the Vidal Sassoon?
Vidal Sassoon. Do you actually got that on the thing? On the...
Yeah, show us.
No, it's not Fidel.
It's not. It's not Castro.
I need to find one in like when he's younger. I'm guessing
there is no way that you could grow a Fidel Castro.
No. What I actually said was Vidal Sassoon's 6-foot poodle.
Oh, okay.
His poodle.
All right. Because Vidal Sassoon is not even close.
No.
But
all right. Anyway, we'll
your
see.
Your hair is the sort of hair that he would have developed.
That's right. Yes, he would have. It's true. Anyway, here we are. I don't know what happened to Terry. Terry has disappeared on us. Yeah,
but it's nice having a unique hairstyle. It clearly shows that I'm a man of
I'm sorry, what?
means without concerns.
No, if you get neck tattoos, that's what that shows. This shows a decided flair towards androgyny. Okay, neck tattoos says I'm a man and I go my own way.
I fucking hate neck tattoos.
There's a lot of people with tattoos. I think it's kind of.
Do you know? I saw some guy who got out of prison and when in prison, they use like Bic pens. They pull the ink out and they tattoo it or whatever the fuck. Anyway, he tattooed the whites of his eyes black.
Ooh.
I don't know how it's possible.
Why would you do that?
Aussie X, look it up. Like.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Let's look it up and see what it looks like. Can you find it on the screen? Yeah. Share screen. Anyway, like he tattooed the whites of his eyes. And it
I don't think we should even show this.
Okay.
It's way too disgusting.
Why would you do face tattooing? That's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, to say to the world that I'm a man who no longer needs a job. Surprised you don't have one, Archie.
I don't know. I don't know the culture behind tattoos, honestly, and I kind of feel like it's kind of like a basic bitch thing, if you know what I mean.
Buddy,
it's like, I'm special. I'm gonna, you get what I mean.
This friend of mine that I went to college with, he's a longtime plastic surgeon now, and he does an awful lot of makeup tattooing on women, particularly their eyes, because they
used to be very popular. Like not now. It was very popular in the past.
That's true. Yeah,
that's a haircut. I saw a Japanese guy with a haircut like yours once, and he had this magnificent Armani 3-piece suit on.
Was she in an anime?
It looks fucking amazing.
Was she a hentai girl?
Was she? No.
Was she pixelated?
I mean, truly the intention here is like I have to have some product in it and stuff like that. But in reality today, I did a Pilates class. That was fun.
Oh my God, Keslowitz.
I was the only guy there.
Keslowitz. If you drive a Sienna, you can't call others a basic bitch.
No, but do you know what a basic bitch is? A basic bitch is a person that just likes what everyone else likes.
Winona Ryder.
Like there's nothing interesting about it.
You got an answer for everybody. I pity your wife because she has to argue with you from time to time, and there's
no. We don't argue. We don't spend any time arguing.
Good. That's in your favor.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Driver's not a bad one. He's rocked some pretty unruly haircuts.
And thankfully, Tit's wife is also a lawyer, so she knows how to defend herself.
Yeah,
Adam Driver might actually be pretty right up there. Let's see.
Mini Driver?
No. Hey, like if I sweep my hair back, it's not, it's plausible. He's got a little bit of curl going on.
Well, that's great. Archie, you thinking about getting one of those hairdos as well? Like Aussie Expat? How do you feel about that?
I would be happy to have hair like Aussie Expat,
Arch, I know that you've been going to the barber and you've been saying, look, thin it out because that's
like if I sweep it back, put a little bit of product.
Oh, look there.
It'll be pretty similar.
How old are you, Aussie? You're nearly 40 or you are 40?
43.
Fuck! Hang on to that hair.
Yeah, you look younger.
Holding on.
I thought you were 30s.
Hair length is a symbol of wisdom and freedom. Interesting. Oh,
did you guys ever watch? Was it Samson Delilah? I remember watching a movie when I was a kid, and I thought it was fantastic. But I fear to ever watch it again.
She cut his hair.
because I fear that it won't hold up. I thought that was an amazing movie.
Michael Landon, yes. Isn't Michael Landon the one that was on Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Yeah, that I could see that. He had like long wavy locks.
Fucking hell, wasn't that a cult? Yeah, a little cult going in the woods. Little House on the Prairie.
That was great. They were innocent times, the 70s. And you know what? We used to watch Donahue before Little House on the Prairie. Donahue, if you had sickie in school days. Donahue. I love Donahue. Whatever happened to Phil Donahue? I don't understand what happened to Phil.
Easy, he's dead. That's what happened.
He got very old and died.
Yes. Does anybody remember a TV show called Sea Hunt? It was black and white.
Even Jerry Springer died. Like,
yeah, but
one of my heroes. Even Jerry Springer's dead.
He died
No,
kinda
he's
young.
not.
Yes, he is.
Jerry Springer's dead.
Dead as a doornail.
Oh, Jerry Springer. Sorry, I thought you were talking about fucking, what's his name? Seinfeld. Yeah, Jerry Springer died in 2023.
I know. I've watched so many episodes of Jerry Springer.
Well, they were all setups, though, weren't they?
Towards the end, it was getting very apparent when they started taking the camera outside of the damn studio and following them around in their homes, and then they're also having blow-ups in there. It got very silly.
Classic stuff.
Phil Donahue died in 24.
Okay, here's a good trivia question. Who's his wife?
He was a Democrat. Did you know that?
Yeah, obviously. But like, who?
Donahue?
Yeah, who is he married to?
Oh, I knew he was political. I didn't know which side of the fence.
Yeah, he was very liberal. Who was he married to? Marlo Thomas, who was the daughter of Danny Thomas, who played that girl in 60s television sitcom history. Super chat.
Okay. Okay, that girl. That's not really that famous, that show, was it?
No, it's a little obscure, but I loved it. Super chat.
Dirk Diggler, the Stigler, $2. AC3, CU Green Room. AC3, AC3, UC Green Room, new Rolly gifted by Bondage. Hey.
Wow, did that happen?
Business.
Wow.
I don't think it did.
I have to catch up on the
They're trying to get me to react to this by making crazy.
No, Green Room's good friends with what's his name? I wouldn't rule it out.
Archie, Archie, before you pull up this next super chat,
what do I care, Dirk Diggler Stigler? Why do I care? SR Bell, $5.
No. Read it privately to decide if you want this or you don't. It's up to you. Either way, I'm fine. But
it's $5.
But you need to read.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah. 5 million.
No dead animals, thank you.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll be back. I'm gonna get a coffee for closers.
Now the funnest part of
coffee
this
is for closers.
The funnest part is what's about to happen. SR Bell is about to start screaming. Do it. I paid. Answer it. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. That's right. I want my money's worth. So, sitting there holding his dick, waiting for the response. Disgusting animal. What's that shit that Terry's got in his room? What are you doing there, Terry?
This is my new metal. This is my new metal attaché case.
That's very nice, Terry. What happened to that boyfriend of yours?
He's still alive. He had to go to the dentist today.
Yes, so, we heard that.
It's all metal, waterproof.
Very nice. I like the aluminum. Remember the aluminum ones when they got big in like late 80s, early 90s?
Yes.
I always wanted a briefcase, but like I literally never had anything to put in it. I do admire. A proper lawyer has one of those thick file cases, like the pilots have. What the fuck do the pilots put in that shit?
They used to have a lot of maps and stuff.
Maps in it, man. Maps in it.
Probably like maps and manuals and shit, and it's all on an iPad now.
Yeah, I mean they did switch to that, but they used to have to carry it.
I can do what Archie said. What is Louis Vuitton one? I can put my printed gay porn in here, my condoms.
Very nice.
And my computer. Oh, wait, I got to show you something I got from
Terry,
States
just make sure it's not
sale a
illegal
couple of
or
weeks
horrifying.
ago. It's not illegal. Look, I got me a chest,
I said or
and it's a
horrifying.
wood chest. See,
Oh.
it's a wood chest, and this came from the state sale for $25. It's all wood. It's got to be owed because it's got the brass fittings.
Owed.
Terry, I have a question for you, Terry. Can you please explain the concept of measuring weight in stones?
Well, I suppose that would depend. What kind of stones you talk?
Precise measurement. How many stones do you weigh?
It's up.
Me, probably close to 400.
I see.
Maybe 800.
You weigh 800 stones.
I'm gonna put a bit of whiskey in the coffee as well, guys.
Irish whiskey. Is that an Irish whiskey then? Isn't that what they call them?
Here's a new doggy collar. That came from Amazon. It's made out of brittle leather.
Wait a minute. Terry, isn't a stone like 10, 11 pounds, 12 pounds?
14 pounds.
Oh, no, I only weigh about 238 pounds by American standards.
238, but you're 5'9".
That's not a healthy weight unless you're like 7'10".
Yeah. No, I'm 5'9". My boyfriend weighs 343 pounds.
How do you lift them up and throw them on the bed?
He has to get in the bed himself. You see, look at the bed. It's already been worn down from when he was here. Look at that. See, now go flip the mattress over. Because look, see where he was on.
Do you want to address that, Terry? Are you trying to address that? Because that's not.
Well, be honest, him being diabetic, it's kind of hard for him to lose weight, but he's trying though. His pancreas doesn't work. So, that's why we can't really have romance time. But,
he's got more excuses. He's got more excuses than TDubs. More excuses than TDubs.
But I got good news on the business front, though. My models, the ones I did have sale, not the 007 stuff, of course, but my models have been selling on eBay. Actually, I sold 3 today. So my stuff has been selling. Yeah. So.
That's really nice.
Oh, no, we can't read that. Come on, guys. How about no animal abuse? Come on.
No, look. What weight's ridiculously difficult to get off. I've been trying to reduce my weight, and I'm just.
It is.
Let me tell you,
I'm finding it very easy.
It used to be I was drinking 3.5 bottles a day of wine, and I went down to 2.5.
That's very. Jesus Christ, MT85, $5. Terry, move to New York. They will give you welfare. Gold one.
Welfare Ozempics. I told you they put me on the Ozempic,
welfare.
and now my
no, he said welfare GLP-1. No, he's not saying welfare. He says welfare GLP-1.
So welfare Ozempic. And I told you they put me on Ozempic for the diabetes, and quite frankly, I'm like losing weight, and it's going to become a problem when I need to stop losing weight. I don't know if it's going to get easy. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, you know something? I had to walk to the nearest petrol station here.
Don't worry about it.
Half a mile
Don't worry about it, Marky. I'm planning on retiring with you. When we go out for pizza, I'll finish whatever you can't eat. I'll finish whatever you can't eat. No worries. It's perfect.
Here's what I can read. Sorry, Bill. My super chat, Mark.
But you know something? I walked half a mile to the petrol station this morning to get the beer, and then a half a mile back.
Super chat. Listen, you dummies. If you put like animal abuse and bestiality in the comments, we're not reading it. It's like against all terms of service. It's against, it's against our. He's going crazy. I love it. I just love it when he goes crazy.
You know those trout things that you hang on the wall and they start singing and stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that animal abuse or is that not really?
They're normally just plastic.
It's not real?
They're normally not real.
No, really? Really?
I've never seen a real one.
I don't take them to a taxidermist and stuff them.
I've seen a lot of taxidermied fish, but I've never seen one that was rigged with the electronics to make it sing.
I like the singing. Oh, TDubs! TDubs!
What's that noise?
We're getting $20.
$20.
TDubs.
$20.
$20.
Okay. Here we go. Palagenic, $20. The alcohol is getting impaired. Is greatly impairing his judgment. Send it over. Send it over now.
Send it over. Red.
Liar.
How did you pronounce that guy's name?
You are so
Pelagitic. What's the problem?
So full of shit.
It's pelagitic. How do you not know that? Can't you read?
It's Dubsy. Dubsy has won $13.65 in Powerball.
Woohoo!
Why did he send you that?
I don't know.
How much was the ticket?
Oh, Christ. All right, we'll let him have this one. Super chat.
SR Bell, $5. Mark, how many times have you been? Has your anus been cream pied in your whole? That's crazy.
See, we gave you. We gave you one. I hope you're happy.
That was just a men's health question. That's not a.
Really?
That's not offensive.
I feel like he's at home with a bottle of lotion. You know. I feel like I'm very high up in the spank bank of a couple of you fuckers.
Look at hell, man. It's a sick shit.
Yeah.
I gotta run. I gotta go to work. Love you.
Hey, see you later. Hey, thank you so much for coming on.
Bye, Tim.
See you tomorrow.
Did you see my new attaché cake, Archie?
Yes, we all saw it, for fuck's sake.
Where did Teddy go?
He said goodbye, but you were busy talking and not listening.
That's awful. I rather like that chap. He's rather, he's a good chap. I think he'd make an excellent judge.
Yeah,
he should run for nomination over there going to the Supreme Court of Australia.
I don't think he can afford the pay cut. He's got a lot of expenses.
Well, I mean, no, he would make more, wouldn't he?
No, hell no. He's in private practice. He has his own firm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, did you know Donahue got the Presidential Medal of Freedom?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Joe Biden gave it to him.
Oh my God. That feels
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Who's Joe Biden?
All I know is Joe Biden was never stuffed into a taco truck and loaded onto Air Force One by forklift. He was generally able to walk on board.
Wasn't he the one who had dementia or something? Wasn't he the one who had dementia or something?
No.
Well,
I'll be back.
I think that's a fair question. I do. I think it's a fair question because I think towards the end, all I know is I saw that debate and oh boy, he was unelectable.
He's 85 now, ain't he? About that?
Yeah, there was just something around there, and there was just something in the news that his son gave an interview saying, the cancer's getting the better of him. It's not going well, and blah, blah, blah.
The thing of it is, I've got to ask you a question. Yeah. What do you do when you turn 85 and you're gay? And what happens if you can't get it up anymore?
Well, I think it's the same as for anybody. It's a men's health issue. So, of course, we're going to ask Aussie Expat for his opinion.
No, there's a lot of people who can't be helped regardless of the medications.
Well, they have an injection.
It doesn't work for everyone.
Do you know about the injection that they do right into the wiener?
No, there's a lot of stuff out there. I don't know everything, but at the very least we can make sure that it's not taboo. That if it's affecting your life, you just.
You know what, though? There's a lot of people run Cialis. Also, some people don't have the interesting thing is, I'll tell you about Cialis in a minute, but some people don't have the cardiac health to be able to do boom.
To do it? Yeah, that makes sense.
So there's that.
Hey, you remember that he confused the two presidents, the one of Ukraine and Russia? He said Putin was in charge of Ukraine. You remember that when he gave that speech?
Yes. Yeah. Well, he also wore, just as he was leaving office, he also wore "Make America Great Again" hat. And I don't think he was actually
who knows?
being dementia riddled. I think that was a sort of an FU on the way out to all of the Democrats.
Probably true. So Cialis, they're now saying.
I think he actually voted for Trump. I think
they are now saying, I'm going to let him back in a minute. He doesn't let anybody talk. So they're now saying that Cialis low dose daily for people of a certain age, they're calling it a longevity drug because one of the things that it does is it increases blood flow to the heart, among other places. So there's all sorts of capillaries and veins and things. People get venous insufficiency, which can be quite dangerous. And anyway, so Cialis.
Yeah, I'd still be on Cialis, but I have two side effects from it that I don't
one
want
is
to
a
live
boner. What's the other one?
No, so it affects all of your soft body tissues, and one of them is your sinuses as well as your.
Oh yeah, Viagra does that.
Your yeah, but at least Viagra, it's acute. It only lasts for a few hours. But Cialis, my nose will constantly be blocked, and if I eat something, I'm almost always having reflux unless I take the Cialis at night, and then it tapers off by breakfast
Well, no
time.
longevity for you.
No, Jimmy, no, like it shouldn't be taboo. Like, first of all, I'm 43. There are people in
about this shit. Men's health is important.
There are people in their 20s that take Cialis, and it isn't just if you have like significant issues or you can't get it up, quote unquote. If you want your performance to be better,
if you want to be 16 again, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence to show that it's actually just good to have.
They're actually prescribing
to just run it like aspirin.
Also for prostate health.
Yeah,
that's another reason that they prescribe. Archie, super chat. Read it.
Super duper chat. We got a super chat here. We love the super chats. We got MT85, $2. Let's go, Brandon.
Well, we love most of them.
I got to be honest with you. You know who, out of all the presidential contenders, my favorite, I'm a huge supporter of John McCain.
John McCain, not McLean.
McCain.
You know what? I loved him. He was one of my favorite Democrats ever, and I really, really liked him.
He was a Republican.
From Arizona. Absolutely one of my favorite people. The problem was when he ran for president, because he was kind of a centrist, not hard right. He was right of center, but he was very sensible and he was a collaborative kind of guy. But when he ran for president, he had to run for the base. So he ran very hard right, and he nominated what was that crazy lady? I could see Russia from my window for his vice president. What was her name? It's slipping my mind, but anyway, he really
Paris.
It was just sad when it was sad the way he ran for president. But and of course Obama schnockered him, but he was a war hero, a great American, and a wonderful senator, even though he wasn't my cup of tea.
He ran a terrible presidential run.
It was so
absolutely
bad.
terrible.
Sarah Palin fucked him up so bad. And
he effed himself by trying to side so much with George W. Bush. George W. Bush, by the end, was one of the most hated presidents of all time.
True.
And siding with him when he's the maverick candidate, to side with the institutional candidate is so silly.
I really feel that he would have been a fine president.
I think so too.
And you know who else? Romney. I also think Romney would have been a creditable president.
Romney would have been good.
Yeah.
I'm still a Dukakis fan. I'm a Dukakis.
That was a disaster. It's going to be a long time before we have, a governor from Massachusetts electable to the.
Dukakis. What did Dukakis do wrong? I don't understand.
Well, he put on that stupid helmet and rode the tank and looked like a doofus. It was just what's even worse?
If I was an American
what's even worse than that
America?
Dukakis thing? The worst thing about who was the guy who was winning? The Democrat who was winning, and he let out that "yeehaw" scream.
Oh, that was It wasn't. It was a short one. It wasn't McCain. It was
Hold on.
Yeah, it was McCain.
No. It was a Democrat.
McCain was a Republican.
What was the Democrat nominee for president who screamed and then lost in the primary?
And he was so far ahead too. Let me see. Democrat.
Eventually, he became Howard Dean. Howard Dean,
yeah, that's it. Howard Dean.
Eventually, he became the head of the DNC. He became the head of the Democrat.
But there are all sorts of weirdos who become the head of the DNC. Like, it doesn't seem to be a prestigious position.
He might have been president, except for that scream.
Right. No, well, he was really like going off the charts in terms of popularity, and then he did that, "Ah!" and then it killed it.
You
It
know what?
killed it completely.
Can you find that scream? Just get it on YouTube. Would you
That's
mind?
ancient. Well,
Yeah.
no, I
Oh,
can't. I don't think my Mac will do the audio.
okay.
But my
Well,
God, that
yeah.
was a phenomenon, an absolute
He
phenomenon.
was running away with.
What about that girl, that woman? What's the Fierro? What's her name in the 70s?
Oh, she was the Geraldine Ferraro. She was the vice
Yeah.
presidential candidate for what Republican? Was she a Republican or Democrat?
Democrat.
Yeah, I don't remember. She ran as I think it was Dukakis.
And whatever
Who did
happened
Geraldine
to Jesse
Ferraro
Jackson?
run with
Never,
for
he
VP?
never hit stood a chance, did he? Jesse Jackson?
No, he never. She ran for Walter Mondale. Vice President Walter Mondale nominated her to be VP when he ran, but he was unelectable.
He was
Wasn't it
unelectable.
Mondale against Reagan? Didn't he
Yes.
lose every
Yes.
state?
In a landslide.
No, that wasn't a landslide.
Yeah.
Reagan won every state.
It was like an avalanche. I don't know if he won every state, but
No,
it was
no, you got to see the map. Reagan,
it was like an avalanche.
Reagan was a
Mondale.
good. I thought Reagan was good. I only started to worry when his wife started using astrology to.
Well, because he had Alzheimer's towards the end. And she covered that all up.
You think
Which,
he
by
did?
the way, Biden, yes, it was well known and it's documented. By the way, I'm pretty sure Biden's wife did the exact same thing.
So Reagan versus
Super chat.
Mondale, you got to see it. It's unbelievable.
Mark, are you hoping for Pete Butler?
You know what he's talking about? Buttigieg. I forget his first name. Is it Pete? Anyway,
So pull up my screen.
he is brilliant. That guy. Look at that. Oh, so it wasn't every state. You said every state.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, you're correct, but it was literally one state. Is that Minnesota?
Yes, and that's Mondale's home state.
Yeah, so he only won his home state,
Exactly.
and then he won. So Reagan won California. He won New York City. It's like these deeply entrenched blue places.
Buttigieg is a brilliant guy, but I don't think he's electable.
Buttigieg, he gave up. Like as soon as he was appointed a cushy position, he didn't do jack shit with it. Well, it was Department of Transport or something like that. And we had transport catastrophes during the Biden term. So
he
it was
was
like
secretary of something, but I don't know what.
yeah, it was transport, and he took paternity leave so he could have his.
Well, you took paternity leave too.
No, but he did nothing with his term, and there was a lot to do. Like transport in America is completely screwed. We actually had some disasters, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, no,
So
all I know is I've heard him speak, I've heard him debate, I've heard him backbench, and he is a very, very bright man. But he's not.
he can be, but I think he's checked out. Like he doesn't care anymore. I don't think he'll.
He probably knows he's unelectable because where is he going to go? And he's on the national, he's on the national political spectrum now. But I don't think he's electable.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's going to go for like senator.
He could be elected to
like
Congress in plenty of districts, but I don't think he's interested in
that. Yeah. Stay in your fucking country.
Super chat.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Like what's objectionable? Tell
Archie,
me.
read it. Archie, super chat.
It's a bell, $2. Aussie, stay in your country. But he is Aussie is in America. You're an American citizen, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in your country.
He's in his country.
British, Australian, Irish, American.
Well, they're not gonna, like Trump isn't gonna like remove your presidents. He's not gonna send you back to like Haiti or anything, is he?
He will me.
He should.
Exactly.
I honestly don't think the green card should be as protected as it is. Like someone getting their green card should not be that contentious to take it away from them.
There's a lot of reasons why they can take a green card away. Absolutely, they can.
I don't understand why there are a lot of reasons.
My green card was good till 2030.
Because it's still provisional. You're not a citizen. So, for example, if you commit a crime, they could just yank it immediately. It's against the.
Yeah, but they never yank it. They never do it.
No. Trump is so doing.
Okay. Yeah. They should do more of that. I mean, come on. Is this controversial? If someone is a felon, do we really need to keep them around?
There's a lot about Trump's immigration policies that I think are sensible. SR Bell. Super chat.
Then he would simply enjoy it more.
Super chat. SR Bell, $2.
Thank you.
Mark, what if Trump banned butt faking?
I think
He
that's
would enjoy it more. Do it.
that is the perfect answer. It would be like,
Do
it'd be like stick it to the man.
Oh,
Literally.
and everyone,
Literally.
no. And then all the hetero guys are gonna just
They're gonna
find
wanna do it.
all of the Democrat girls. You find all the women who have nose piercings through their septum,
Right.
and you know what they want to do as soon as he bans it.
Let me just say, if you watch any form of straight pornography, you will discover that there are far more straight men doing that than there are gay men. Way more. We're a small slice of the percentage of the population. You guys will stick it anywhere, apparently.
Remember when women were killing themselves because Trump said that you should take it easy on the Panadol, on the acetaminophen?
Yes.
Literally thousands of women died or spontaneously aborted their children because they were that stupid. Thousands died. We're not talking like one case here or there. Thousands died because they were so stupid.
Aussie X-Pac data point assertion, bold assertion.
Let's get the numbers right. Let's do that.
Let's look that up.
Acetaminophen
worrying me there.
overdoses.
That's not well. I'm talking about insertion in the female of the species. I'm just saying, you said butt fucking. So there's like way more straight men do that than gay men. Way more. And if you haven't tried it, well, I feel sorry for you. Apparently your wife doesn't love you.
Oh man, there's a New York Times article paywalled.
Yeah, I am concerned that X-Pac could be possibly cooking the numbers. Angelic, it is a possibility. We have to face facts. Because you have a statistical assertion on everything.
Well, I'll look it up. I don't mind.
Like for example, you said Reagan won every state, and there you were 100% wrong. You weren't even right.
He invents shit. He invents shit.
I mean, you're gonna say how wrong I was on this? I admitted that he didn't win every state, but I mean.
It's black and white. He did or he didn't. You didn't say he won most. You didn't say he won almost all. You didn't say
it wasn't almost all, and it wasn't most. It was more than even those two terms. It was.
You know what, Aussie X said, I just love it when you argue because you get very heated up.
No, but if someone said he won,
guys, very passionate.
If someone said he won by most, you wouldn't expect this.
Aussie
if you said it was a landslide, you wouldn't expect this.
Aussie X said, this is my way of saying. Hold on, let me look at you. This is my way of saying you're so cute when you're angry. All right, real quick, super chat.
Super chat, Mark. Have you tried ATM?
Absolutely, with my debit card. Although I got to tell you, in Thailand and Southeast Asian countries, when you put your ATM in the machine, in America, okay, you put your ATM in, you do do, and then it spits your card out, and you have to remove it before it will give you the money. But in Asia, it spits your card out after it gives you the money, and it doesn't beep or anything. So it's very, very easy to forget that your card is in that machine and to walk away. Very, very easy. So you have to be very careful. See, you're wrong. Thank you for
something though, Mr. Goldberg.
Yes, Terry.
Is that what most people don't realize in America is that credit cards and plain old bank card and paper money are like really owed ways to pay. Because that's why the rest of the world's trying to go to plastic currency, digital currency, and all that.
I think it's so smart how, like, in the Philippines, they use an app called Gcash, which is like Venmo here, right? Except for you can pay almost any vendor. You can pay your electric bill, by scanning a QR code and just paying electronically. When I was a kid, we were completely cash-based. When I was in my 20s, we were a cash-based society. Then we became a debit credit card. But Terry's right. Electronic apps are taking over large parts of the world and not.
But here's the thing, though. Americans in the 70s and 80s need to stop with this bullshit of it's the mark of the beast. It's over. I'm not going to get a sensor in my neck. It's over. It's the mark of evil.
I'd be happy to put a sensor in your neck, keep track of where you go. But you know what? I remember going to Europe with an American credit card, and nobody in Europe could take my credit card. And this was nobody, and it was because
You didn't have a chip.
we didn't have chips.
Yeah, you didn't have a chip.
We didn't have chips at that time, and that was a real problem.
Yeah,
Do
I mean
you
that was a
find it
that was a
strange,
problem
though,
right
that-
up until about I think 2015. I think.
Yes, I'm talking around 2011, 12. I think was the last
Yeah.
time I was in Paris, and it was.
Do
very
you
hard
find it
charging
strange though that in general though that like lesser countries or whatever,
Yes.
okay, just like
They're more-
Argentina and all that, you know, do you find it strange that they're already above the competing edge in technology like that above America?
Well, like Japan.
Because America is slowly adopting it. And like even like the pitiless countries in Europe are doing the same thing.
You can buy used panties in a vending machine in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
Well,
America is behind the fucking times. It's
I
like
don't think
it's
cashless is a great idea. Like just
exactly
full stop. Like
we're
I used to be a little bit more vigilant about doing cash for everything. These
But here's
days
the thing. Do
it's
you
gone to the
know that
wayside. But
literally any country you're in, it's a first world country where they have banks and shit, where they print that shit out like it's, nothing and all that. Do you know how many fucking chemicals and shit are on that shit?
Right.
Because it's not clean.
Terry,
And after it's
Terry,
point acetone that's on it and all that,
Terry, I have to tell you something. The average dollar bill in the United States has traces of cocaine. And Archibald, would you look at the time? But first, look at
S.R. Bell, $2. Mark, maybe it's because your CC has semen and shit on it.
No, that's silly. That's ridiculous. It's
That's on your one.
I didn't
That's
have a
on
chip.
your one, S.R. Bell.
That's because I didn't have a chip. Archie pulling out the "you're rubber, I'm glue" argument.
oh, for everyone out there,
Yes.
using the wireless contactless method with your card is more anonymous than using the chip. And using your phone, the Apple Pay and that kind of stuff, it's even better.
It's more protected.
But here's
Yeah,
the thing,
yeah. So
people
if
think
you
though in America it's over because there's the newer ways to pay. They think like it's the end of times. It's over. You got the mark of the beast. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Like what I'm talking about. Like they act so crazy about this. You ought to see these people.
Super chat.
I don't even think we should read this one, Mark.
Well, okay.
Mark, if straight men are doing the same thing intermittently as gay men, why do gay men account for 86% of HIV?
Okay, so first, I would need to. Should we verify the statistic? Like, shouldn't we verify the statistic? It sounds like a bold Aussie.
86 actually sounds low.
However, like I said, it sounds like a bold Aussie expat.
No, it sounds low.
No, it doesn't sound low to me. But let's take it for gospel for just a moment. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt that gay men are more promiscuous. But are we talking about global? Are we talking about America? Like, we don't know where that statistic is. But certainly, gay men have more sex. That'd have to be why.
Indeed.
I would have to assume it's because we're getting laid and you fuckers aren't.
Yes, that's a good point. That's a very good point there. That's exactly right. And seriously, guys.
Tuna.
Guys, we've got to wrap this show up. It's been an absolute pleasure. We had Chief Tit. Terry was fun. Aussie Expat, it's great having you on. Mark, we've missed you, man. It was such fun having you here. It's like the Phil Donahue show for watch fans. Super chat, Crown Gold, $2, 6. Ooh, the Beast, the Devil's Beast.
Mark of the Beast. Super chat. Wait, let me get up this next
Super
one.
chat, SR Bell, $2. Mark, when was the last time you tested, by the way?
Well, probably the same as you, SR Bell, in the sense that I'm in a long-term committed monogamous relationship of almost 9 years now. So,
are you married?
No, we're shacking up, Terry. We're living in sin, but we're exclusive, and I don't think the kitten believes in marriage.
I was
Let's
tested
go through and
in
thank
April.
our donors. We had
tested in April.
JT, Terry Boston, Narc, Gold Turd, Claire Looney, Yankee Doodle, Huratan, MT85, Harlan Budowski, Frank V, Dirk Diggler, S. Arbel, MT85, Pelagetic, Isabel, MT85, Isabel, Isabel, Mr. 17, Crown Gold, Isabel, Angelic, $2. Please, Dubsy, if you're watching, send money now.
And don't
Send
you
money
worry,
now.
Mr. Goldberg. I will no
boys.
longer
Send
put nasty
money
things on my
now,
screen. mate.
Dubsy.
Thank
Dubsy,
you.
send
Thank you,
money
Terry.
now.
Friday's
money
going to be
now.
tomorrow's going to be a good show because tomorrow we allow Terry to be gay.
Thank you. Tomorrow, guys. See you later.
Bye, boys.
Cheerio, gents.
Chip,
Have fun.
cheerio.
Have a good time. Just be cool.
I know that
See
well.
you later. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.